everyone. My name is Megan and I'm so excited that you guys are watching us today. We're gonna have so much fun. This Easter party today is for everybody, everyone in your family, so make sure to gather them all around so they can all participate and have fun together, okay? But that's not all. We want as many people to be joining us online as possible, so make sure you share this video, tag your friends in the comments below, so we can have so many people joining us for Easter. All right, we've got some super fun things planned today. We've got some games, some videos, some fun activities, and interactions we've got planned to happen today, so you're not gonna wanna miss a thing. Now, if you've been joining us the last few weeks for our Sunday parties, we've been doing a series of short videos. Today's a little bit different. We've got one long video for everyone to watch, so it's super simple and easy to do. All you have to know is when it's time to play the games, you just pause the video, go play your game. When you're done, come back and start the video again. All right, it's as simple as that. Now, we want to see what you guys are doing today. All right, so anytime you're doing a game or a challenge, make sure to take a picture and post it on your own social media so we can see. And then all you have to do is use the hashtag SpringsEasterJam. All right, and you can even tag us, Springs Kids, on Facebook and Instagram so we can make sure to see all your pictures. But that's not all. It's awesome that we can do this today here online because that means so many more people can join us. So when you're posting your pictures, make sure to use the hashtag so that other people can see what you're doing and you can see what other people are doing too. You can like other people's pictures, you can comment, you can encourage them, you can even add them as friends. It's so great that that's something that we can do to help build our community and make new friends right from our very own homes. All right, you guys ready to get started with these games? They're gonna be coming up in just a couple minutes, and we've got some awesome volunteers from Springs Church in Calgary who are gonna be explaining the games for us today. All right, so make sure that you guys are sharing, liking us on Facebook and Instagram, because we've got more fun things happening all throughout the week, and you're not gonna wanna miss a thing. All right, you guys ready for the first game? I can't wait, and I can't wait to see all your pictures. All right, happy Easter, everyone. Have fun.
Easter, a time for fake grass, plastic eggs, these things, chocolate bunnies, and people dressed as bunnies. And then there are the weird parts of Easter, like fake grass, plastic eggs, these things, chocolate bunnies, and people dressed as bunnies, which is interesting. But what does all this stuff have to do with Easter? And if this holiday is about more than candy and wearing uncomfortable clothes to church and lunch with your relatives, what makes Easter happy?
Hey guys, my name is Jan.
And I'm Ephraim.
And we have your first game for the day.
Woo!
It's called the Bunny Hop Relay Race.
Yeah.
So here's what you need to do. First, you need to grab 2 of the same items in your house. It could be a ball, a balloon, or a pillow, like this one. But it has to be able to fit between your knees.
Now what you want to do is divide your family in half. If there's an odd number of you guys, just get someone to go an extra time. If there are 2 of you, race against each other. Once you have your items and your teams, clear some space in the room. You're gonna have to hop from one side and back. The first player on each team is gonna put their items between their knees. And when we say go, you're gonna hop from one side and back. The first team to get everybody across and back wins the game.
Remember, you have to keep the items between your knees.
That's
if
right.
it falls out, pick it back up. And make sure you don't just carry it across the room with your hands. So, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
How did it go?
Who won?
We want to see pictures.
And post them with the hashtag SpringsEasterJam.
Man, that was a lot of fun. Who do you think won between us?
Well, are you ready for the next game?
Yeah.
And so for this one, you need a laundry basket and socks.
Oh, like this.
Lots of socks. Clean or dirty, it doesn't matter, as long as they match.
So grab those things now, press pause, and then Terrace will be back to explain the rest.
put your baskets and socks? Great! Now you need to choose 2 people to play. You'll also need 2 scorekeepers. To get you started, dump all the socks on one side of the room. And don't worry, those socks are gonna make their way back to the basket real soon. And then place the basket on the other side. When I say go, the players are gonna go through the pile, find a matching sock, and put them together, like in a ball. Or maybe an Easter egg, like this. And then toss it across the room. Okay, if needed, press pause, get everything ready, get everyone in position, and then I'll be back to start the game. The player with the most sock eggs wins. If you don't have any scorekeepers, don't worry, just keep track of your own. That means everyone is on the honor system, right? Parents, I'm looking at you. Okay, everybody ready? Great, we're putting a 1-minute timer on the clock. This Easter egg throwdown is happening in 3, 2, 1, go! Who won this game? Do you want to know what the winner is going to get today? Are you ready? Socks! No, I'm just kidding. Okay, adults, please make sure to give a special treat to whoever won this game. I hope you're having fun so far. Today we are celebrating because it's Easter. If you don't know the whole story about Easter, don't worry. We'll talk about what makes today a special and a happy day. But before we get there, I know all of you have friends and family who would love to hear from you. And to make that happen, we have a few options. Pause this video, pick one of the challenges on the screen, and wish your peeps a happy Easter. You know what? I just got a bunch of texts from family and friends wishing me a happy Easter. Thank you, fam! Well, even though we are celebrating Easter a little differently than before, Easter is still happy. Yes, and not because of the games or the Easter baskets or the chocolate bunnies. I mean, those are really good. But because what happened thousands of years ago at the first Easter. The world's most powerful story, and yet still simple. Yeah, simple that can be told with laundry.
In the beginning, God created everything. He formed people in His very own image. But then, we turned away from God. Sin entered the world, like a dark stain. Still, God loved us so deeply that He made a plan to rescue us. At just the right moment, God sent His very own Son, Jesus, to live among us. Jesus healed hearts, and minds, and bodies. Thousands gathered to hear Him teach. Instead of giving lots of new rules, Jesus turned things upside down by making it simple. Love God, love others. After 3 years of traveling and teaching, Jesus and his disciples entered Jerusalem to celebrate the Passover feast. Huge crowds gathered to welcome him. But while the crowds cheered for Jesus, the religious leaders made plans to arrest him. He was turning their world upside down, and they wanted him gone. As Jesus celebrated the Passover meal with his friends, he told them that he would be leaving, but would return. His friends didn't understand. That night, one of Jesus' followers, Judas, led soldiers to arrest him. The religious leaders gave Jesus a fake trial and then sent him to Pilate, the Roman governor, who could have him killed. Pilate found Jesus had broken no law and tried to release him. But a mob called for Jesus to be killed. Pilate gave in and handed Jesus over to the Roman soldiers. Jesus was forced to carry the heavy beams of his own wooden cross. On a hill called Golgotha, the soldiers nailed Jesus' hands and feet to the rough wood. The soldiers and people who passed by laughed and mocked him. But from the cross, Jesus asked God to forgive them. Finally, Jesus called out, "It is finished." Then he died. The earth shook. Rocks split open. Even the soldiers cried, "Surely he was the Son of God." One of Jesus' followers took his body and placed it in a tomb cut from the rock. A huge stone blocked the entrance. Jesus' friends were devastated. They had believed that Jesus was the one God promised, the one who would rescue them, but now he was gone. Their whole world had turned upside down. Jesus' friends stayed hidden in fear for 3 days. But early Sunday morning, Mary Magdalene, a close friend of Jesus, hurried to the tomb. She planned to anoint Jesus' body with special spices. As Mary neared the tomb, she saw the stone had been rolled away. The tomb was empty. Mary turned to see a man standing near. She didn't recognize him until he said, "Mary." It was Jesus, alive. Jesus told her, "Do not hold on to me. I have not yet ascended to the Father. Instead, go to those who believe in me." Jesus, God's Son, became like us to lay down his life. Through God's power, he defeated death for all of us, and sin was washed away. One day, he's promised to return, so we can live with him forever.
Wow, I hear this story every Easter and it always amazes me. God sent Jesus to the world to remind me that he is greater than anything that can go wrong in my world. And the fact that Jesus came back to life is proof that God is stronger than anything. You know, I like to think of it this way. I can because Jesus is alive. I can keep loving because Jesus is alive. I can be brave because Jesus is alive. I can have hope because Jesus is alive. Here's an idea. Why don't you answer that as a family? Pause this video and fill in the blank with what you would say. I can blank because Jesus is alive. Go ahead and do that now and then meet me back here. Wow, I love having conversations like that because remembering what God has done for us in the past helps me remember what God is doing for me right now in my life as well. And I hope it's the same for you too. So I hope that today you have had an amazing time and that you spend the rest of the day making happy memories with your family. To get you started, here's one last challenge before we go. I want you, after this video, to go outside and take a picture. Get whoever's the most technically gifted in your family, whether they have the longest arms or they know the most about the cameras. You can go outside and take a selfie of your family. You can either be in your PJs or you can be in your Easter Sunday best. You can have regular smile, happy faces, or you can use one of those filters that turns you all into a bunny rabbit. But go outside, take a picture of your family, and make sure you post it on social media and use the hashtag SpringsEasterJam, because we would love to see it and see how your family does Easter this Sunday. Maybe now more than ever, it's so important to celebrate and remember what God has done for us through His faithfulness and the hope that He gives us in Jesus. After all, that's why Easter is so happy. And if you haven't attended one of our main services yet, I want to encourage you as a family to go check that out. You can find it on the Leon Fontaine official YouTube channel or Facebook page. And you can watch the main service. There's tons of fun things in there for the family, as well as an amazing message from our pastor. So make sure you check that out. Have an amazing day. We love you, and we'll see you soon.
Death is beating, you have rescued me. Sing it out, Jesus is alive. The empty cross, the empty grave, life eternal, you have won the day. Shout it out, Jesus is alive. He's alive. Oh, happy day, happy day. You wash my sin away. Oh, happy day, happy day. I'll never be the same. Forever I'm changed. I'll never be the same. When I stand in that place, realize meeting face to face, I am yours. Jesus, you are mine. In this joy, perfect peace, earthly pain finally will cease. Celebrate, Jesus is